love the platform that YouTube has created for people who would like to, you know, express themselves and get out there and have an audience who cares about what they care about, to be able to share your passion and attract other passionate people. You know, the best thing about YouTube is really the fact that it markets for you. You know, I know that YouTube recently put in place, I guess, some type of restriction, or they changed the eligibility for channels of, like, basically if your channel doesn't have 1,000 subscribers, or if you don't reach a 4,000 hour watch time, you're going to be penalized, or you're going to be off of their programming. Yes, my channel was definitely affected by that. You know, it's so funny because when I first saw that, I was like, oh, who cares, you know? I mean, it's not like I make a lot of money on YouTube anyway. But then I started watching other people's videos who were really upset about it, and I'm like, you know, that's funny, because literally I was at out with my family, and my little nephew, he sometimes watches my channel, and he wanted to know some tips on getting views and I was telling him how you can make money off of it. And literally that day I came home, somehow I see a video popping up about YouTube changing, you know, their monetization criteria, and I'm just like, okay, I just didn't think my channel would be affected. I got more than 1,000 subscribers, and but then I saw that email. I went through my email because I never checked my Gmail account. So I went and I saw it, and I said, wow, what the heck is 4,000 hours? So I went and divided the numbers up, and I realized in the last year, although I only did 2 videos, I believe, last year, and that was toward the end of the year, I would think I have 175,000 minutes of views. And I was like, you know, I'm kind of close. You know, I'm like, 240,000 minus 175,000 is roughly 60,000, I think. And then I started adding up how many views I get naturally a day, which was up, I'm not gonna go into it, I can get real technical, but it's basically took off like 6,000 views off of that. So I'm at like 50-something thousand minutes, right? So I said, you know, I'm gonna challenge myself to put up some videos that I've been wanting to put up. And I always said I wanted to do a 30-day challenge where I was doing a video every day. I never was a big fan of, it's not that I wasn't a fan of everyday videos, I just didn't even see it for myself. I couldn't even hope that I could do a video a day. But I think it's definitely possible. At first I was like, I don't really care, it's impossible. Then when I started breaking the numbers down and realizing usually when you get minutes, they're gonna be like 3 times what your views are. So if you start pumping out videos, not garbage videos, videos that really mean something to you and that can actually matter to other people, you will see that, even if I get each video that I put out in the next 30 days only 200 views, you know, it can add up over time with minutes, you know, and possibly I could still be a part of the monetization program. It's a math that I have in my head, and I wrote it down, but I just don't feel like explaining it. Maybe I'll explain it or put something up in it, but it's basically just thinking if you're doing the video a day, and maybe even more than 1 video a day for the next 30 days, you know, you could really up your numbers if you base it off a low amount of numbers, you know. So whatever, y'all gonna see when I start putting the videos out, and I'll check back in with you in 30 days to show you whether or not if it worked. So sorry about the sniffling, but y'all know how it is when you're sick. Oh my goodness. But this is my first time using my phone to make a video. I don't know what it's gonna look like, honey, but we're gonna learn. This will be a new journey for me, and it's been so nice being on YouTube, and that's one of the reasons I do want to kind of keep my monetization, because I'm not really sure if you don't get it this year, if you gotta wait like another year, because I'm not understanding how they're gonna measure the 240,000 views in minutes. Is it per year? Do they have a monthly formula? You know, do they have a daily formula? It's really confusing, but I feel like it would be worth to just try it, and then it would be a great opportunity to really start testing out my own format and my own style of making videos, because it definitely needs to change. You know, when you see yourself going to almost a year not making videos, and it's not that I was super busy. Of course, we all are busy, but you know, you lose that passion for it. It's not that you don't care. It's just that once you get up to almost 200 videos, you start wondering, what more can I talk about? But the reality is, we're always in our hair. We're always doing something with our hair. And you know, you just got to figure out a way to get inspired again. But I definitely got inspired by this YouTube thing that they're doing. I personally don't like it, but I feel like it's not a surprise. YouTube is not always going to be free. YouTube is definitely going to start, like everything else, just like having a job, they're going to cut the little guy first. The first thing I thought when I saw the whole YouTube thing was, is YouTube in a recession? You know, it's like, what y'all going through, YouTube? And then YouTube is just changing. That's another reason I wasn't on here like that. You know, you get so many videos in your feed that have nothing to do really with what you're looking for. You kind of, you see the same people, even when you're searching for things that pop up in the search engine. It's like you can clearly see YouTube has changed things. It's not so much content driven. And I actually really appreciated the content driven times when you were really feeling like your work was appreciated and being found by people who really needed it. Now I feel like, you know, you can have a great video and YouTube is not going to, they're going to pump the people who they know are going to make them money, who are going to get all these views, even if their content is not necessarily the best. You know, not knocking anybody, but you know, it's just their metrics is so much based off of views now. It's not about subscribers. And then they don't even show half of the time your videos to subscribers. So it's just like, what's really going on YouTube? Like, really, it's not a fair playing field, guys. It's not. And you know, if I'm gonna be in the game, I gotta be in the game and actually be having fun, because to me, I ain't making enough money to be stressing and doing all this extra work. You know, it ain't even about money, guys, but it's like, it's becoming so complex that you almost feel like I should get paid for this, because I'm sitting here trying to make sure this stuff is, you know, appropriate for the right audience, you know, for my audience. And then it's this complex search engine. I don't really do videos that I don't plan for people to see. You know, one thing about me, if I'm putting it out there, I want you to see it. I want people to see it. So if you're not allowing my subscribers to see my video, that's a problem, because now it's like, what did you work for? You just change. YouTube just changes the game on you and don't really give you no, you know, warning. Or I just think it's kind of disrespectful, but that's just me. Like, you know, I've been hearing people in videos saying, "Oh, you don't just subscribe. You gotta click the the bell at the top now, the notification bell." And so I don't even probably see some of my subscribers' videos, because YouTube just does what it wants to do. Why doesn't YouTube have a quality assurance team? Why is it that I can't call and say, "Hey, YouTube, what's going on? Where did you get these numbers from?" You know, they just do what they want to do. And that's cool, but I definitely see myself continuing with YouTube, but also branching out into other social networks that fit the audience I want to speak to. YouTube is becoming more and more about, to me, young people, entertainment. It's looking a lot like a TV show, like where you go on TV and you see commercials and you see the same type of actresses. You see actresses now. You don't see real people. So what I'm doing to keep my sanity and to keep myself interested in this channel is to really just start getting more real about not so much who I am, but just real. You know, I don't want to come on and look super polished. I want to come on when I can and just talk, you know. And I believe there's still a great audience for people who are just regular people. People always will have a fascination with what people are doing. I don't even watch videos that are super polished, and it's not on like I don't like them. I just find them boring. Not boring. See, this is why I don't do improv videos, right? It's not that I find them boring. I just find them predictable. You know, it's something about a video when someone comes on, they're just comfortable with themselves. They're talking to you as if you knew them before. You know, they look like regular people. Sometimes you watch a video, you got so much makeup on and so much fancy this, everybody's got updated cool looking houses and rooms, and that's cool, but I'm just like, I know this is just me observing myself. It's not like it's intentional. I don't really follow really big channels where I feel like they're almost unreachable, but I just want to continue with this in a way that's authentic for myself, and really where I'm building true connections with people and truly helping people and truly inspiring people not to want to be like me, but to want to do better, you know, because sometimes you gotta be careful with inspiration, because sometimes inspiration turns into like this you know, this negative thing where now I don't even feel inspired because you're so perfect. How could I possibly measure up to you? But what they're not showing you is all the work that goes behind making that great video, okay? It's a lot of work to make a really good high-end video, you know? So when you see great videos, you should like them, you should share them, you should make sure you do something, especially if you're not gonna donate or put money into it. At least like the video, you know, or, you know, whatever. Share the video if you feel that it's share worthy. Leave a comment. Those are really simple things you could do to encourage the person who's making the video, especially, you know, small YouTubers. But you will be seeing more of me. I'm gonna have a couple topics that I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna talk about them very quickly and get myself, you know, on this 30-day schedule. But I'm gonna stop this video here and take a look at how I did. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys don't get tired of me in the next 30 days, because you're gonna see a lot from me. So have a good day. Enjoy your day. Talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.